From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're having a good start to your work week. You know, this is one of those days where you could maybe go out to lunch on the patio and a nice a cool afternoon here, and shouldn't be too bad as far as the valley is concerned. It gets a little bit cooler obviously in the mountains, but here's the deal. I'm expecting dry and warmer conditions here to start off the work week. You know, it shouldn't be too bad tomorrow either, but temperatures will start to drop as we do go in tomorrow. Now it's going to be cooler and more unsettled. So essentially we can expect cooler temperatures, but as far as rain is concerned, it's going to be kind of touch and go, really, is what we're looking at here. Bottom line, I'm not expecting a lot of rain as we go through this week and even into the weekend. But we're talking about, with this cooler air moving in, some of the lowest snow levels we've seen so far for the season. Now, I'm not expecting any major travel delays, any major concerns with travel, but, you know, around 5,000 feet, give or take, depending on where you are. And it's getting kind of low, especially since we haven't seen anything that low for a while. All right, so this is the storm system that moved through us yesterday. Brought us the cooler temperatures, brought us the showers that we saw. Some saw a lot more than others, others not so much, right? That's going to be moving on out, and I've got my eyes on this cooler air that'll be moving in by middle to the latter part of this week. But the availability of moisture is just really not going to be there for most of these systems coming through. Today, just a couple of passing high clouds, maybe a few more clouds out along the coast. Dry through most of the day on Tuesday, right? But you can see the clouds beginning to move in. Then we start to see some showers begin to move in as well with that system I was talking about up to the north. Take note, we're also beginning to see some of the blue on the map here, which is snow. There's the Warner Mountains off into Modoc County. We're also seeing into the Marble Mountains, Trinity Alps, starting to see a little bit of snow in some of those higher elevations as well. Again, no major travel concerns, but just something that, you know, we're beginning to see more of that snow for some of the higher elevations, and maybe a little bit of shower activity as well. Then we go into about Wednesday at 6 a.m., and we still see some of those showers kind of kicking in here down to the south. And there's some of that snow off to the east as well. And then we go into the noon hour on Wednesday. It looks like things are drying out to the north. A little bit of shower activity down to the south here. And you can see some instability off toward north and west. So maybe some more scattered showers for Wednesday afternoon. But then really the amount of moisture is not really going to be all that impressive, because again, here's Wednesday, right? You can see the chance for showers here and there. But look what happens as we go into Thursday through the rest of the week. We're not seeing a drop of rain. Now, looks like maybe by this upcoming weekend, maybe a little bit of snow off into Modoc County, but overall, it's not much. We just don't have the available moisture to squeeze out. So for the most part, we should be looking at dry conditions. Now, keep in mind, things can change when we look at these long-range forecast models. But as it stands right now, Wednesday's the day. Tuesday night into Wednesday. After that, I'm just not expecting much in the way of rain or snow for that matter. Here are your wave heights. You can see fairly high for today, but I do expect them to get lower as we take you into your Tuesday afternoon. All right, so here's what it looks like for today. We got those temperatures around 80 degrees. Gorgeous, gorgeous fall day for many of us. I mean, even the mountains not that bad in the 50s and 60s, although in the low to mid 70s for Trinity County and the inland areas as well, low to mid 60s out along the coast. So let's take a look at that 7-day outlook. You'll see that I have included rain on Wednesday. Could be here as early as Tuesday night for many of us, but really this is going to be the main event. And even that won't be all that impressive for most of us. And then for now, I'm keeping it dry through the rest of the week, this upcoming weekend. I put a slight chance for showers in there for the valley on Wednesday, but I think most of it will be confined in the higher elevations. Could be here as early as Tuesday evening, Tuesday night. Otherwise dry for Thursday, Friday through the weekend, and cooler too, only reaching in the 60s for those highs once we get past Wednesday. Your 7-day outlook for the North Coast. Also that chance for rain on Wednesday, drying out again. Most of us should be drying out for Thursday through the rest of the week, and not to mention into the weekend.